Okay, so I want to tell you a little secret about this word adamant. Long before it was an adjective or an adverb, it was a noun. And in many ways, it was actually a dream. The Greek poets and philosophers, the same ones who gave us the philosopher's stone, also came up with this concept of the adamant stone. They decided there was a stone that might be woven so tightly that any inferior stone that came in contact with it would be crushed. It would also be magnetic, where it would draw but not be drawn. It would be able to capture light and redirect it. You could put it in a fire and you could pull it out and it would be cool to the touch. And they knew that whatever nation could mine this mineral or stone would be invincible. So they called it Adamas, which means invincible. This idea of a stone that was indestructible was so compelling that it traveled from Greece to Great Britain. And in Great Britain, they renamed it adamant. 400 BC, they discovered diamonds. And with the discovery of diamonds, they thought a diamond was an adamant because a diamond is the hardest substance. But then in the 1700s, they put a diamond in a vacuum and magnified light, and it vaporized. And they're like, okay, a diamond is not an adamant. They disassociated the word from the stone, and it became adjective, adverb, stubborn, unyielding, immovable. But here's what I want to think about. What if there weren't these random musings? What if they were looking for something they had not yet seen? What if they were talking about what we see in Isaiah 51, verse 1, look to the rock from which you were hewn and the quarry from which you were dug? What if they were thinking with a longing for something that had yet to be realized? Because see, nobody goes on quests for stones of power anymore. We have all become realists. We have walked on the moon. We have probed the depths of the ocean. And yet, we have been stripped of everything that causes us awe. And we have lost contact with answers larger than ourselves. We have bound ourselves to monetary systems that trap us in debt. The highly educated and well-connected often lack opportunity. The political systems that were meant to unite us now divide us. Our networks are vast, but our connections are shallow. We have an abundance of sex and a famine of intimacy. We use technology to throw stones at people we will never see. That's because when truth becomes fluid, we lose our way. And real truth is not a river. Real truth is a rock. Real truth is adamant. It is indivisible. It is immovable. It is invincible. And I believe that Jesus isn't just the way and the life, but he is also the truth. I believe that Jesus is the adamant. I believe he is that stone that is not born of earth, that stone that actually has the ability to hit any lesser stone. I believe it is a stone that Nebuchadnezzar saw in his vision when Daniel is talking to him and he says, you saw a stone not made with hands, and that stone hits the image of everything that we see as man-made. But then the stone becomes a mountain, and the mountain fills the entire earth, and that mountain that fills the entire earth we know as Zion. So I believe that Jesus is that cornerstone. He is that living stone. He is the one that will draw but never be drawn. And I believe that we are not just clinging to this rock, hoping that some wave does not knock us off, but that we are in that rock. And if we fall in the rock of Jesus Christ. And we have to know what it means to be in Christ, because we're going to need to be in that immovable, invincible position. We're going to have to be people who are adamant.